puck, lead the charge, go up, maybe take it right to the net?
I don't really like going like end to end. If there's guys open, like as soon as you get by one or two guys, obviously there's going to be guys open on your team. And I'd like to think that I'm offensive. I played a lot of power play and penalty killed in juniors, and that's basically where my offense came from. And I was put basically in every situation. So, I'm kind of used to being on the offensive side of the puck, but I want to take care of mine first before I think about points.
You're not the biggest defenseman in the league. They list you at 5'9", 175. First of all, is that accurate on the weight?
Yeah. 6 foot, 190, but...
You played 6'1", 200, I'll give you that.
But at 5'9", it's a bit small for a defenseman. And how do you make up for the difference in size? Because some of these forwards, I mean, they're 6'2", they go 220, 210. I mean, how do you clear them out of the crease area? How do you keep them out of the slot?
Just stick work, Nicholas.
Stick work?
Yeah, put your stick between their legs, put your turn up, and push them on their hips.
The biggest thing with a 5'9" guy is being in the right spot at the right time. And Darren's timing is pretty impeccable. And the biggest thing is your center of gravity is lower than a 6'4" guy's, and if his center of gravity is lower than that guy's, he's going to win battles. If that 6'4" guy doesn't get his center of gravity lower than him, so that's an advantage to him. And with his smarts and knowing a little bit, having hockey sense. Obviously, you got hockey players that go out there and have all the skills in the world that can skate and do all this stuff. If you don't have any hockey sense and don't read the plays, what's happening, you might as well just go home because you're not going to make it anywhere at whatever level. And he's got hockey sense.
For a guy who can use the stick work or whatever like it is, you don't draw a lot of penalties. You only have 8 minutes of penalty minutes for a defenseman, which, defensemen tend to rack them up a little bit. I think a couple of them have been little hooks from behind that you just had to do necessary penalties. Generally, in your past penalty minutes, as far as, what was your high in penalty minutes in juniors?
Second or first on the team.
How many?
What the heck is going on here? Let's go. Letting your roommate do all his crap, and that's what the problem is.
My first year junior, I ended up with 90 and 50 games or something like that, and then my last year I ended up with about 140, I think.
We got lots of games left.
And I don't know, I was really kind of surprised when after 4 games I looked at my penalty minutes and I only have 4 up, so usually...
Your dad will be proud of you, huh?
Well,
no?
Since my last year junior, I have a baby sister that plays music AAA women's hockey.
Does she have more penalty minutes than you?
Actually, two younger sisters, and all 3 of us play hockey, and at one point all 3 of us were leading our teams in penalty minutes.
Where are you from, Darren? Little background.
I'm from a small reservation called Loon River, Alberta. If anybody knows where Edmonton is, I'm about nearly 5 hours north.
That's pretty fun.
Yeah, almost in Yellowknife or what's up there, isn't it?
Well, Fort Vermilion and whatnot.
How do you like Columbus, coming here to Columbus? Obviously the weather's got to be a big break for you, because I'm sure up there it's probably already dusted with frost and some snow.
Oh yeah, it's probably -5 to 10 back home right now, and you can't complain with the weather. I don't care where you are.
The building that, when you first saw the Civic Center, and you look at the rink that, the facility that we have, I mean, I think around the SPHL it's fair enough to say that we're probably, if we're not the best, we're certainly one of the best facilities in the arena. What do you think about the facilities here?
Seriously, when I first stepped in, I got to the room, got my stuff in the dressing room, and then first thing I did was went up to the ice surface, and as soon as I saw how many seats were in there, the first thing I thought of was, how loud is this rink going to be when it's hot? It's the biggest crowd I've ever played in front of in juniors. Our home crowd was maybe 1,200, and the biggest in the league got maybe 25.
Does it pump you up when you see like for instance, that opening weekend when we had the 1,000?
Yeah, the heart rate was really up there. I was pretty jacked.
Well, I want to thank you very much for stopping by here. And of course, young men that we look forward to see a heck of a lot of things going on over here. To be honest with you, man, you're doing a great job. We'll come up to number 23. That was Darren Murski. Right now, number 23 is Dan Leslie. And Dan, I guess everybody's looking at you as the next guy to be to carry that torch of. Well, first of all, let me just say this: you're not just a fighter. You play hockey. Coach brought that up many shows ago. And I think that when you look at your style of hockey, yeah, you can drop them and you can do them, but you also play some hockey. You work good in the corners. You make some passes, and I'll let you just, tell the folks how it is and what style of hockey you like to play.
Before you go, last show when I said, every time Danny was on the ice, something was happening, whether somebody was laying down from a big hit, or a nice dump in, or a bump so Warren Hergott could get the puck and feed it to somebody. Something always is happening when he's out there, whether it's a trap or it's something. That's what's going to make him a hockey player, and that's what's going to make him hopefully get up to the next level as soon as he puts on 20 pounds.
20 pounds.
Well, 16, I'll take it.
Dan, how is it seriously to try to gain weight? I mean, first of all, what's your age? Oh, this is scrap.
Here's a scrap real quick. This is Craig Stahl and Cigar.